Jose, you want to analyze EJ for the team? I want to see if you actually master the strategy for real now.
Hey, bro, EJ going crazy, man. Yeah, sure, man. I can analyze it real quick.
All right.
All right, let me just take these off. I mean, from what I had up here, y'all, what type of trend we in? What y'all see the market giving us off of just this right here?
That's an uptrend.
Uptrend for sure. No, for real. It's definitely uptrend, right? So we have low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high. Right. I didn't even mark this one because if you think about it, this is the same low. I could just drag this out. It's the same thing. So I ain't really waste my time marking it. All right, equal lows, higher high. All right. So I'm gonna move all that. I don't really need it, but I'm gonna start from the weekly time frame, and I'm gonna do is just draw my weekly resistance and my weekly support, right? And that's going to this is going to let me know that I'm only trading in between. Let's take this off for a second so you can just say nothing, right? But my low and my high, right? I'm trading in between this area, right? So weekly high, weekly low. Go to the daily time frame, and now I'm just trying to figure out what type of trend we're in, right? So again, this is where I had the low, the high, the low, the high, the low, the high, the low, the high. So right here, I have a low, and I'm really just gonna follow my rules, man. I'm just gonna draw my trend line, and I'm gonna see where my touches are. So I can really just be like, boom. Y'all see that? Y'all see how I just dropped the trend there? I got boom, boom. All I'm doing is bouncing. The ball is bouncing, right? Let me draw my ball. I try to make it easy, man. I try to make it fun. I try to make it easy when it comes to this trading shit because it can get repetitive. It can get a little boring, right? So we got the ball. This trend line is support. I want you to understand something. When you're buying, you're in the uptrend. Your trend line is your support, right? So support. We didn't come back, but guess what? We came back. Support, 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 right? Until we break this trend line, I'm gonna continue looking for buys all day long, right? Because that's what's happening here, right? But don't get it twisted. The trend can switch, the trend can reverse, so it's not always just straight buys, right? So I want you to understand that. So, but right now we're looking for straight buys. All right. So all I'm gonna do now on the daily time frame, I got my trend, right? And I'm gonna draw my little boxes. I use my boxes so I won't trip myself up trying to figure out where my highs and my lows are at, right? So I just redraw these things up here for y'all. And all I'm drawing is highs and lows, right? All right. So, yeah, the next thing that I'm looking for is what? I have the last thing that I drew was a higher low. So what's the next thing that we're looking for? Because I technically, okay, so I mean, before I go there, so let's go here. From this low to this high, right? You know, y'all see how market did us? Liquidity sweeps to the 78.6 just to go up. And let's say we got in this trade right here and we're like, yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? We buying right here. Because we already know we get into 618. We put stop loss right here. Sweet. We're gonna take y'all out of the trade because we know y'all buying right here. We're gonna put y'all stop loss right here, somewhere below here. And as soon as y'all hit that buy, we're gonna take y'all out and go and smash our TP. We ain't even got to this. We ain't got to this yet. Right? Let me drop this right on top of it.
Jose, can I add something real quick?
Yes, sir.
One thing I've been back testing lately as well, I'd say for the last month or so, is with the fib retracement level, right? You see that huge wake that you mentioned earlier, that was news?
You don't include
Right.
those?
Exactly, like that was news for sure, right? So since we're doing technical analysis, we cannot use technical analysis on news, right? So the way to do it when it comes to the fib is you actually have to grab the fib. You actually have to place the fib. There we go. Prior to the news. See that?
Say less. That makes a lot of sense. Say less. I just learned something new, y'all. I'm telling you, you're always gonna learn something, no matter how much you think you might know.
I,
You're
I
gonna learn
was about
something
to
new.
that was one of my question actually. Should we use the wheat to to put the feeds?
Yes,
That
you
was
can use the Wix. Yes, you can use the Wix, right? There's the like don't confuse what Zay is trying to do here, right? Yes, you can use the
Mhm.
Wix, but the Wix like you'll know if it was news or not because this was definitely news. That huge Wix that was definitely news. But if it's like
Yeah,
small Wix, like rejections, then you're good,
yeah.
right? Exactly like this, then you're good. But if it's like a huge Wix, like I'm talking about
Hmm.
like 40, 50 pips type of Wix, do not
Hmm.
use it because you cannot use technicals. You cannot use technical analysis on news, right? Pretty much.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
So pretty much what he's saying is you can't use technical analysis for fundamental. This is nothing but a lot of emotions, a lot of, you know what I'm saying, market just
Exactly.
pretty much buy everybody buying, 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 buying. They say, yeah, we're gonna buy it, right? And pretty much just go, I mean, pretty much selling it this area and they just shot it up just to drop it down to our entry. We would have never got it. We would have never been in this trade because if we drew our fib, we've been waiting. We would like the way that we trade, we're waiting on this move. We would have never been up in this. We would have been okay, low, high. We waiting for the retracement. We would have got in right here and we would have bought. We would still be in this spot, right? So with EJ right now, this is the last high and low that we have right now to get in this trade. Me personally, I personally would not be trying to get in EJ because I don't see uh where I would put, you know what I'm saying? I can put the low, but I don't, no, and Mino, correct me if I'm wrong, bro, but I don't really see an area where I could say classify as the high unless you're saying this is the high, unless you're saying this right here. But again, we normally do from this low to this high, from this low to the next high, and we don't have that yet.
Yeah.
So
So I
I'm
agree.
thinking,
So yeah, just we're just gonna have to wait for the market to create the next RAI, right? So the market definitely has to give us something above the that previous week, I'd say, to give us the next RAI, and then you'll place your fib and wait to get in at the next higher low.
exactly, and that
But
that
I definitely agree that there is no reason for you to be trading EJ right now at all.
yeah, you can really just expect maybe a high somewhere in this area. But like I said, I don't see nothing for me to get into. I don't see like why I would trade this right now. I mean, I don't see nothing like because you don't have that high yet to give to put your fib. Like we already put fib from here to here, but we have nowhere to put fib from here to, we don't have that new high yet. So I would just be waiting to see what market's gonna do. Hopefully EJ continues to push up. I hope it does. That'll be good for us because that means Euro will continue to be strong as fuck. That way it can push EA up and we can go ahead and hit TPs and get up out of that thing. But anything can really happen. It could draw back and create a new higher low. But if it does that, then we might be seeing some a trend change or something like that. But that's for EJ. So for me, EJ, I don't see anything right now. 15 minutes, we have Euro red folders coming with 15 Euro red folders coming within the next few hours. We holding the trades. Ah,
So,
mm.
Yo, Zay,
Zay,
can you
Zay,
tell the team why you placed your boxes?
Say it again.
Can you please go over like and you tell the team why you placed all those boxes on EJ because like you actually did it so quick because obviously you
Oh
experienced
yeah, yeah.
to it, right? And then I'm pretty sure some guys don't even know why you actually placed all
yeah,
those
and I have
boxes
a
for, right?
question too. After that,
Okay.
I have a question for Zay.
You got a question for me?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead before I do that, before I explain the boxes.
Okay, yeah. So, basically, what are we waiting for on this? Because I saw it, that's why I was like, yeah, let's look at it. But what are we waiting for? Before we waiting for the
Um,
market to create another structure like another higher high above the week, or we can just be like not take the week into consideration for the next. Let's say it stopped right here because I don't know what kind of stick is it, but I see like a small like it's just a hammer or whatever it is. So if it goes down right here, can we see it as a as a higher high, or we want it to be above the big week or like the new that just talk about, and then what are we waiting for to enter the trade on Egypt right here?
okay. So on EJ, what we would be waiting on, I look at it like this, bro. Okay. I'm gonna get a little personal. All right. I think everybody has a type, right? Whether, and I don't know your preference on anything, but I'm just gonna speak on me, for example. I have a girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? So she's my preference, so I want you to think of the market. I want you to think of trades and the pairs of things that look good to you, right? When I say things that look good to you, what are you attracted to when it comes to female or for the women, males, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But think of it as what you're attracted to. If we know that we're waiting for market to give us a new higher high and we don't see anything higher than the previous high, then we know that we can't place our fib. So what you want to do is look, you're not my type. Let me find something that is my type. You see what I'm saying? That's how you got to look at the market. When it's not giving you exactly what you're looking
Yeah,
for,
bro. Yeah, bro. I see
Well
what you're
said,
saying
bro,
right
for sure.
now.
No, I agree, man. Like,
just being
don't force it.
honest,
Don't force
just
it.
being just being honest, bro. Like you gotta see, like we know for a fact that we just got a previous higher low. So the next thing we're looking for is a higher high. We don't have that yet. Until we get that new higher high, we can't draw no fib. We can't get in no trade. Because me looking at this, the old me would have been like, man, this shit, I'm selling this. The old me would have been like, I'm counter trend trading. I'm selling this right here. I'm putting stop loss right here, right above this wick, and I'm trading it down to the trend line. That would have been me, bro. But now I'm like, man, I'm not messing with that. You're not my type. You're not following the rules. I don't like you. You got, you know what I'm saying? You're just not it. Whatever,
Yeah,
whatever my
man.
type might be. And like I said, my
Yeah.
type is my girl. So it ain't no other type for me. You feel me? So looking at this, it just ain't it. So we just gonna skip it because it ain't gave us a higher high to place our field. Make sense?
Oh, yeah, yeah. It makes sense, man.
Perfect. That's it. So when you're looking at pairs and you're looking for things to trade, if you ain't got your higher high, higher low, it ain't your type, bro. Just find something else. All right. So
Yo, Mino. If this keeps on going like that, I might start taking trade on my own next 2 months, next
Oh yeah,
month, man.
for sure, bro,
I'm
man.
telling you, bro.
Bro, you actually started 2 weeks ago, and the fact that you can actually tell those higher highs and higher lows, bro, I'm impressed for real, man. Keep going.
that's what's up, bro. I love to hear that. All right, so Mino told me to tell y'all why I drew these boxes, man. These boxes, I just like boxes, bro. I ain't draw these for no. I'm kidding, bro. I drew these boxes for a reason, man. The reason why I drew these boxes because I want y'all to understand that again, in the uptrend, the market gives higher highs and higher lows all day long. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. So the reason for these boxes, I could have just drew lines, right? But I don't want a lot of lines in my chart that confuse me. But check this out. These boxes represent support and resistance, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna do it on the wicks. I'm gonna do it at the bodies just because. So check this out. We have a low. Actually, I'm gonna do it at the wick. So we have a low, which I already have here. Then we have a high. Boom. I want y'all to see something. We have a low, which is the support. We have a high, which is the resistance. Market broke above the resistance. And what did we say happens when we throw a ball in the air and we let it hit the floor? What happens? Shut up.
Bounce
Okay.
back and you grab the rebound like Dennis Rodman.
You feel me? Or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. One of them. I
Exactly.
know. But that's what happened. It hit it, we literally came from the floor, hit the ceiling, bounced back on the floor, shot up, bounced back on the floor, hit the ceiling, bounced on the floor, shot up, hit the ceiling, created a new floor, right? Because it ain't gonna just continue to I mean, it tested there, it hit the floor, shot up, but it went back down. And that's because if you once you place the fib, you're gonna see, right? Same thing. My boxes were nothing but my support, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance. That's it. But y'all see how all these lines can get confusing? Just me drawing the boxes made it a lot more simpler for me to look at certain areas in the market. Right? That's it. It just made it a lot more simpler. It took away a lot of noise, a lot of extra shit that would throw me off just by me putting low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. high, low, right? And check this thing out. I'm gonna show y'all. Now, for my people that know how we get down, right? From the low to the high, 61.8. Look, from this low to this high, boom, box. Entry, TP, smash. Look, check this out. Man, y'all think this shit sweet. Y'all think it's sweet, man. Look, when y'all get down to it, y'all gonna be like, bro, this shit here, bro. See, I'm trying to get like me, no man. My man don't even work no more, man. He done 100% trading, man. That's all he doing right now. That's all he focused on. 100% trading. Right here, from this low, we want to get in at the 618. From this low to this high, we want to get in at the 618. We didn't get the 618 retracement, but it hit the 50, took off. TP smash. Like I said, we get entries off the 50% and the 61.8. Rarely we want to get an entry in this area. I don't want to get an entry here. But if news come with that big candlestick or whatever trying to get us up out of there, I might even take it. But these are the two areas. That's why you see I got yellow, a light yellow, and a golden zone. Right? These are my areas I want to get in my trade. And these blue zones is where I want to see that blue. I don't even bother with this mess right here because these are red. But this is y'all see my first TP, light blue, my second TP, dark blue. Like it's crazy. That's how I got my fields marked up so y'all can see. But from every low that I have marked up, guys, I can draw the field from that high from each box, and you'll see that those are our entry points. Like entry point at the 618, take profit. Entry point at the 618, take profit. Entry point at the 618. I can do that on each one of these boxes, and y'all see either the 618 or the 50. Watch this. I'm gonna draw them on each one. Each one. Man, we've been on this call for a break. I hope y'all really getting some value from it. So 50%, 618, same thing, right at the box. From this low to this high. Boom. 50%, 61.8 at the box. TP smash. From this low to this high, right? Hold on, did I skip one? I think I did. Let's see. I might have skipped it from right here to right here. Check it out, y'all. 50%, 61.8. TP smash. Boom, boom. Same thing. I mean, we giving up too much sauce, bro. We giving up too much sauce for the free. Same, same thing, bro. This low to this high, bro. Look at that. Oh, I'm tweaking. Well, don't tell me we can't use that. We can't use that. Boom. 50%, 61.8, TP smash. Boom. With a second one that we ain't got there yet. But that's probably where it's going. That's probably where it's going to give us that new high. But yeah, that's it. All right, that's it. And like I said, we don't have nothing from here. Right. I can draw my little rectangle here, but we don't have that high for me to say, okay, from here to what? I don't have it. I don't have the higher high. Y'all
Where's
see
your
every time
prices
I
on real
drew it.
quick?
What's up, bro?
Um, where's your minus 27%? Because maybe it's currently at minus 27% and it's about to retrace to give us the next higher low. Because it went past the 0%, right? So I'm thinking maybe where it's at is the minus 27%.
Yeah, let me put some color on it. I think I got it so dark you can't really see it on this black. Wait, let me go back. Boom. From this low to this high. So my negative 27% is really at my weekly resistance,
Yeah, it's
which is
almost there
right,
then. Yeah, it's almost there.
yeah, right there. So yeah, that's what my negative 27. I might need to change that because it is kind of dark on that black screen.
But to be honest, I'd love to see. I mean, I'm not going to say I'd love to see it because because we're currently buying EA, right? But I'd love to see EJ breaks that downtrend, and if we do catch it early, we'll make a lot of money from it, right? Because it's been trending up for a minute. It's kind of like it's getting ready to pop, right?
Facts. That's like just imagine buying that from here since December 2023, like catching it all the way from here
Same
to where it's
strategy,
currently
man.
at. It's
Place
crazy
your
work.
fave money, place your fave money, place your fave money. I'm telling you guys, man, this is
Yeah,
a glitch.
1,700 pips, bro. 1,700. That's actually 1,734 pips. That's crazy. But you got to think about it, bro. The way we take these trades, y'all, I know a lot of y'all be like, damn, what this trade doing? Damn, what this pair doing? It's taking so long. Y'all got to think about it, bro. Like, y'all not catching small amounts of pips. It takes these pairs time to actually make those moves. Like, I know y'all, like, A small amount of pips, or maybe like 10, 15, 20, 30. That's like more like an intraday trading. But anything over like 50 pips is almost like a swing trade. It kind of takes the market time to get those pips. Like I think that like certain pips have average amount of pips it gets in one day. So you kind of got to be mindful of that as well. You know what I'm saying? Like these trades kind of take time to like really develop. Like you're not going to catch like from this low to this high and then you place an entry here. You know what I'm saying? Like it took well, that's 600 and something, but that's 600 and something pips in 22 days, y'all. Right? Compared to let's say if we scale down, it took let's say you want to get 100 pips from this entry. That's literally it's almost holding this trade almost a day and some change. That's like 24 plus hours for that trade to go, right? So it's holding it more than a day and some change to really like collect your bag. And if you're thinking about taking it all the way to TP1 or whatever, y'all got to think about it like as in from this. Let's go back just so I can make it make sense real quick so we can get up out of here, man, because I'm getting a little tired. But from here to there, right? If we taking this trade, right, y'all, and we look at the 4 hour time frame, we entered this trade. Let's say we entered it at the 618, right? We entered on the 618 and we wanted to hit TP1. Y'all, that's literally one day. No, that's 7 days. No, 2 days. No, wait. Yeah, y'all, that's 7 days. 7 days and 16 hours. You had that trade for 7 days and 16 hours to go to your final TP. So these trades that we be calling those 1 to 3 ratios or however many pips, you know what I'm saying? However we doing it, those trades, you got to hold those trades for a long time to catch that ultimate bag. Like this ain't nothing that you just get in the 618 and say, all right, I'm gonna get out right at the 50 or get out at the 38. This is like swing trade. These are days. This is like almost a week for you to hit TP1. You got in at a 61.8 and it took you almost 11 days. All right, 11, 12, 13, however many days. And the way I'm seeing that is I take this thing, this measurement tool, and I stretch it all the way out from when I enter the market to where I'm getting out at. And if you see, that's literally 11 days and some change. So yeah, that shit's trying to take time, man. It take time to catch that whole move.